वासुदेवाय
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं दैवीं सरस्वती व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवते उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी। श्री श्रीमद् भागवतम कैंटो 9 chapter 5 text number 27 and 28. We'll read 27. इत्येतत् पुण्यमाख्यानम् अम्बरीषस्य भूपते संकीर्तयन् अनुध्यायन् भक्तो भगवतो भवेत् इत्येतत् पुण्यमाख्यानम् अम्बरीषस्य भूपते संकीर्तयन् अनुध्यायन् भक्तो भगवतो भवेत् इति एतद् पुण्यमाख्यानम् अम्बरीषस्य भूपते संकीर्तयन् अनुध्यायन् भगवतो भवेत्
इत्येतत् पुण्यमाख्यानम् अम्बरीषस्य भूपते संकीर्तयन् अनुध्यायन् भक्तो भगवतो भवेत्
इति एतत् पुण्यमाख्यानम्
अम्बरीषस्य भूपते संकीर्तयन् अनुध्यायन्
भक्तो भगवतो भवेत् इत्येतत् पुण्यमाख्यानम् अम्बरीषस्य भूपते संकीर्तयन् अनुध्यायन् भक्तो भगवतो भवेत् इत्येतत् पुण्यमाख्यानम् अम्बरीषस्य भूपते संकीर्तयन् अनुध्यायन् भक्तो भगवतो भवेत्।
Vivek, you want to read?
इत्येतत् पुण्यमाख्यानम् अम्बरीषस्य भूपते संकीर्तयन् अनुध्यायन् भक्तो भगवतो भवेत्।
इत्येतत् पुण्यमाख्यानम् अम्बरीषस्य भूपते संकीर्तयन् अनुध्यायन्
Sankirtayan Anudhyayan
Bhakto Bhagavato Bhavet.
Bhakto
Bhagavato Bhave.
Vaishnavi. Itirtad Punyamakyanam Ambarishaya Bhupate Sankirtayan Anudhyayan
Bhakto Bhagavato Bhave.
Itirtad Punyamakyanam
Ambarishasya Bhupate Sankirtayan Anudhyayan Bhakto Bhagavato Bhave. Iti Punyamakhyanam Ambarishasya Bhupate Sankirtayan Anudhyayan Bhakto Bhagavato Bhave. Ityetat Punyamakyanam Ambarishasya Bhupate Sankirtayan Anudhyayan Bhakto Bhagavato Bhave. Ityetat Punyamakyanam Ambarishasya Bhupate Sankirtayan Anudhyayan Bhakto Bhagavato Bhave.
Iti
Iti
Das
Etat
This Punyamakyanam
Punyamakyanam,
most pious activity in the history.
most pious activity in history.
Ambarishasya
Ambarishasya,
of Maharaja Ambarish
of Maharaj Ambarish,
Bhupate
Bhupate,
O King
O King,
Maharaja Parikshit
Maharaj Parikshit,
Sankirtayan
Kirtayan,
by chanting, repeating
by chanting, repeating,
Anudhyayan
Anudhyayan,
or by meditating upon
or by meditating upon
Bhaktaha
Bhaktaha,
a devotee
a devotee,
Bhagavataha
Bhagavata,
of the Supreme Personality of Godhead
of the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Bhavet
Bhavet,
one can become.
one can become.
Translation. Anyone who chants this narration or even thinks of this narration about the activities of Maharaja Ambarish certainly become a pure devotee of the Lord. Yeah.
Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur herein gives a very good example. When one is very eager for more and more money, he is not satisfied even when he is a millionaire or a multimillionaire, but wants to earn more and more money by any means. The same mentality is present in a devotee. The devotee is never satisfied, thinking, "This is the limit of my devotional service." The more he engages in devotional service of the Lord, the more service he wants to give. This is the position of a devotee. Maharaj Ambarisha in his family life was certainly a pure devotee, complete in every respect, because his mind and all his senses were engaged in devotional service. Savai mana Krishna padara vindayor vachamsi vaikunta gunanu varnani. Maharaj Ambarisha was self-satisfied because of his senses. All of his senses were engaged in devotional service. Sarvo padhi vinirmukta tat pavartena nirmala rishikena rishikesha sevanam bhaktir uchate. Nonetheless, although Maharaj Ambarisha had engaged all his senses in devotional service, he left his home and went to the forest to concentrate his mind fully at the lotus feet of Lord Krishna, exactly as a mercantile man, even though complete in wealth, tries to earn more and more. This mentality of getting more and more engaged in devotional service puts one in the most exalted position. Whereas on the karma platform, the mercantile man who wants more and more money becomes increasingly bound and entangled, the devotee becomes increasingly liberated.
So we can read also text number 28. Ambarishasya charitam
अम्बरीषस्य चरितम्
ये शृण्वन्ति महात्मनः
ये शृण्वन्ति महात्मनः
मुक्तिं प्रयान्ति ते सर्वे
मुक्तिं प्रयान्ति ते सर्वे
भक्त्या विष्णु प्रसादतः.
भक्त्या विष्णु प्रसादतः.
Translation: By the grace of Lord, those who hear about the activities of Maharaj Ambarish, the great devotee, certainly become liberated or become devotee without delay. Thus the end of Bhakti Vedanta purpose of 9th canto 5th chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam entitled Durvasa Muni's life is spared. Om Ajnanam Timirandhasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurmitam Ena Tasmai Shri Gurve Namah Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Asthapitam Ena Bhutare Swam Rupa Kada Mahiyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vande Aham Shri Guru Sri Pada Kamalam
श्री गुरु वैष्णवांश्च श्री रूपम
Om Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Advaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Dev Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakhantas He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Din Bandho Jagat Pate Gopesha Gopika Kant Radha Kant Namaste Tapta Kanchan Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhana Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriya Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhyayevasya Patitanam Pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shiva Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare.
Iti etad punyam आख्यानम अम्बरीशस्य भूत भूपते संकीर्तयन अनुध्यान भक्तो भागवतो भवेत. Hare Krishna. Since 1 week we are hearing pastimes of Ambarish Maharaj. Actually we did not hear every verse. So my humble request, you should read also at least every verse. Then here Sukdev Goswami describing it is called in Sanskrit Phala Shruti, benefit of hearing. Must be. Otherwise, what is use of hearing? Hearing Srimad Bhagavatam Nashta Prayaso Bhadresu Nityam Bhagavat Sevaya. Bhagavate Uttam Sloki Bhakti Bhavati Nashta. So, when we hear Srimad Bhagavatam, we develop Naistaki Bhakti. Means that Bhakti will not be deviated. Completely fixed Bhakti. How? Abhadresu. By hearing, we become free from unwanted things, which is disturbing us. So, first benefit, when we hear Srimad Bhagavatam means hearing about Krishna and his devotees. That is called Srimad Bhagavatam. And this chapter describes devotional life of Ambarish Maharaj. So when we hear the life of Ambarish Maharaj, what is that hearing? Iti etad punyam akyanam. Punyam means pious. So generally, pious activities means giving charity to poor people, opening schools, and do so many social activities for the benefit of the people. Yes? That is not pious actually. Because by doing that, our heart becomes more and more contaminated. more and more contaminated. Pious activity means, it is described by Rupa Goswami, Subhani Pirnam Yatra Sarva Jagat Anurakta. Sadguna Sukham iti Akhanam Manishira. Pious activity means you will be attracted to everyone. Everyone will develop attraction to everyone. First, because you are doing the benefit of everybody, that's why you will be attracted. Yeah, you will attract everybody. Because why? Because your service is selfish. Some motivated service, even giving charity, people in the heart, they don't respect. They saw this person is motivated, wants something from us. That's why he's doing some charity. People understand very well. But this spiritual life is different. Preaching or hearing about Krishna, people, everybody know. Nobody is. So people are selfless, those who are doing, especially devotee. And by hearing, we develop good quality. Because bad quality disappears. This is hearing about devotee or Krishna means cleansing the heart. Cleansing the heart. Might you will not understand, but when you do, you will be able to know. Because when you can say, when people reading, hearing, they stop drugs, taking drugs, meat, all these things, bad habits. This means heart is clean. Cleansing the heart. When heart is clean, then good quality appears. Good quality only in Krishna, not anyone else. God has good quality. And we are part and parcel of God, therefore we have also good quality. At present time, this good quality is covered by the material nature. When we hear about Krishna, meditate on Krishna, this bad quality disappears, automatic good quality appears. Therefore says, Yasyas bhakti bhagavata kanchina. Sarvai gunais tatra sabasaratu suram. So when we chant the holy name of Krishna, devotee becomes very attractive because of your good quality. Exalted. And sukham, they become very happy. Materially and spiritually both. Not only spiritually, because if you are progressing spiritually, material thing will follow. And all the material problem will sort it out. It is said, material problem is spiritual solution. Now, people want to sort out their material problem by the process of material things. It is not possible. Spiritual only activity can transfer material into spiritual, then material thing will be sorted out. This is philosophy. As long as this material remains material, it will give trouble. Then material things will transfer into spiritual thing. Then poisonous teeth is broken. Poisonous teeth is broken. Then there is then material thing you can embrace. Just like snakes, if you remove their poisonous teeth, then you can put in your neck. There is no problem. Same thing. When material thing transfer into spiritual thing, how? By engaging in the service. This is material for us, not for Krishna. Why we offer prasadam to Krishna? Food to Krishna becomes prasadam. For us is material. This is different between material and spiritual. Material means minus Krishna. Spiritual means plus Krishna. Therefore, nothing, everything purified. As soon as you add Krishna in our life, we add Krishna in our life, everything becomes spiritual. Looks like material, but just like we are eating also, other people are eating. Oh, what is everything cooked in grains, milk, all these things. But no, because Krishna is eaten. Krishna does not eat material things. Anything he sees becomes spiritual. Sarvam khalidam brahm. Everything is spiritual. Because we are separating from Krishna, that's why it became material. A devotee is very expert. Nirbandha, Krishna Bandha, Yukta Vairag. They use everything in the service of Krishna. So therefore, everything becomes pious. Punya. Punya Sravan Kirtanam. Hearing and chanting the glory of Krishna is pious activity. No need to spend money. No need. If you want to perform pious activity, just chant the holy name of Krishna, glorify Krishna. It's such a simple process. But our mind is complicated. We don't want to accept. Everything becomes pious. Even those poorest person, they can perform pious activities. So, iti etat punyam ambarishasya bhupa. Especially kings, they never perform very pious activities. Sometimes they give charity. They always indulge in sense gratification. All the time. You can see. Always. Politicians are like this. But this is devotee politician is different. His king is great devotee. Great devotee. And those Sankirtana, therefore, when you talk about Ambarish, you will talk how he was always chanting, he was thinking about Krishna. You can see everything is devotional. Therefore, when you talk about devotee, we don't talk according to sense gratification. No, how he is chanting, how he is hearing, how he has dedicated his life, everything. Just like this center. If you see materialistic people, if they are white people, they get so much headache. Yes? They don't want to invite people. Especially in America, I think nobody can go each other's house. People say this crazy. Even relative friend also, brother, you have to book appointment, call. I mean, they don't want to take unnecessary burden. But devotee, this is not a burden, full of bliss. They become very happy. Sometimes more people are coming, less people comes, they feel very bad. Why less people came? Just you can see, less people comes, they become more people come, they feel more happy. Now we have to increase. They take so much sentence and also we take increase. This place is very small. We need big place. Just see so much burden they take for the service of Krishna. That is called bliss. Otherwise, who can take the burden? And we should not think training one devotee. Prabhupada told he spent gallons and gallons blood. Just stopping only taking, preaching, so much preaching only to stop the tea. Forget others. What about drugs, meat, all these things? Even tea also, we spend so much time. Please don't drink tea. This is Tajikism, coffee is there. But they feel happy because they are making people's life pious. So, Sankirtana means they chanting the glories of devotees. Always chanting the glories of devotees. And also, those who are meditating, how Ambarish Maharaj's life, how such exalted personality is standing 1 year with folded hand. Folded hand. When Durvasa came, then when Durvasa was released from Sudarshan Chakra, then he requested to eat prasadam after he ate prasadam. Such control. If you fast 10 days, you cannot walk even. He was fasting 1 year. You are feeling, if you don't get food, will die. That is 100% wrong. You can see Bhagavatam. Just need a practice. Nobody died due to food. Hiranakashipu was a demon. He still Many years he performed austerities. Even present time, you can see if you have friend, especially Jain, they fast 1 month, only on water. They drink, gradually they start fasting and they live on water on 1 month. Then although that they are fasting in the modes of ignorance, but still they survive and they celebration after 1 month. I have so many friends. So fasting is not bad for the health. Eating it, by fasting people never die. By eating people die. By eating. So many diseases we develop if we eat more. Diabetes, so many things develop. So point is, we meditate, when we are discussing, we are meditating on Ambarish Maharaj's devotional service. And we get attracted also. We get attracted towards Ambarish Maharaj's devotional service. So, here, now I explain the verses. What happens? Bhakto bhagavato bhave. Somebody is remembering only devotee. He becomes pure devotee of Krishna. And next verse describes Ambarishasya charitam yes Srivanti Mahatma. Anyone hearing character of Ambarish Maharaj, he becomes great devotee, great soul. Muktim prayanti te sarvesam bhakta vishwa prasad. Due to the mercy of devotee, they attain liberation. They attain just only by about hearing about devotee. About devotee. Because hearing about devotee is more beneficial than hearing about Krishna. For us, because we get attracted towards his devotional service. And there is no difference. Devotee's life means Krishna. Always in devotee's life, Krishna is there. What we hear, how he is chanting, how he is serving, how he sacrificed everything. Just like Srila Prabhupada. If you hear about Srila Prabhupada, only for the sake of glorifying Krishna, for the benefit of the people. He traveled by ship in his old age, 2 times heart attacks. What is that? 2 days back, and Purushottam was describing Mukund. Purushottam Prabhu was describing how Mukunda Goswami once, I want to read that book.
Oh, yeah.
So, Mukunda Goswami, when he was came to hear, he was a smoker. And all these things. So, Prabhupada, he was traveling in Prabhupada with the car. Prabhupada gave his remnant. He thinking, what?
Big date, major date.
Okay. So he's thinking, why he's giving me his after eating me? Maybe something. So after a little bit he ate, he gave back to me. Prabhupada became very happy because these people are ignorant. But they had no mistake because they did not know. Such justice. Sometimes he's thinking when people smoke cigarette, one take one time, other they give them.
Yeah.
Again their turn comes. You can see Prabhupada was preaching dealing with such people. I remember many hours this when he told me. Just see. We are, compare, present time is known. We are really in heaven. Prabhupada, how much he suffered for all of us. Still we don't want to read about him. We don't want to read his book. So, point is here, hearing about devotee is very, very beneficial. It is described in Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, I think first chapter. Vayam tu na vittipyam uttam sloka vikrame samantam rasagyanam swadu swadu pate pate. When Sutta Goswami was describing about Krishna, the Srimad Bhagavatam. And these people, those who are hearing, they were replete. Go on describing. Swad, swad, we are relishing on every word, every step. Samantam rasagyanam, this very relishable. We are relishing. Please go on describe. We are not tired. Go on describe. Go on describe. And Prabhupada presenting very nicely. One point we can see. When you want to serve, your serving capacity will increase. It will not decrease. This is different between material activities. Due to greed, we are tired. So much material activity we don't perform. We feel frustrated. Because of greed, that's why we do. But spiritual activity is not like this. If you want to chant more, you feel I can chant more. If you are chanting less, you will not feel. So when we start chanting, hearing, or serving, our capacity start increasing of hearing more. There is no limit. There is no limit. And there is no limit of service. And people will surprise. Just like Srila Prabhupada, within 7 years, he built 108 temples. He translated maybe 60, 70 books, so many farms, 5,000 disciples. You can see there was no limit. Who can do in old age? In materialistic person. So point is here, when we engage our service, senses in the service of Krishna, therefore Prabhupada here especially quoted the words, Sarvapadi vinirmuktam tat paratvena nirmalam. Hisikesa hisikena sevanam bhakti. When nirmalam means when our sense is purified, then perfection appears. When perfection appears, so you cannot, whole day you can give class. You speak when you speak. There is no burden. There is no burden. Because capacity of service increasing. There is no limit. This is not material activity. All full of bliss all the time. So, and also, therefore, devotee never tired. They don't complain. I have so much service. I have so much service. No, they need more and more service because capacity starts increasing. Due to greed, materialistic people, they are busy. But this difference is, if they increase more their material activities, very fast they go to in hell. Their heart will be more contaminated. But material activities, what is the meaning? Eating, sleeping, mating, defending. Whatever you do. A spiritual activity means you never think of these things. You never think even. Never think. Yamunachar said, Yadaudhi Tava Krishna Pradar Bindre Asmarane Mane. Yavadhi Bat Nari Sangame Asmarane Mane. Since I started meditating, because he was king, so many queens were there, Yamunachar. He explaining his realization, since I started serving the lotus feet of Mukund, when I meditate, my previous life, I think what abominable I was doing. Just see. Because people become purified. They feel so much pain in the heart. Such I was doing. And sometimes devotee, I could have joined earlier. I could have, they say. Because even I'm not on the perfection platform, still they feel like this. So Prabhupada commented this point very nicely. Very nicely. And Ambarish explained there is no question, no need to left his home, Prabhupada writing. Because already he was pure devotee. But he wants more and more. Therefore he thought, if I am in the always at home, in the palace, all my children, our children grown now. Now people die, they don't want to live material service. They don't want to give children. So he divided all his kingdom to children, then he went. He accepted Banprasth. Means Banprasa means he is being 100% time for Krishna. That is the meaning of Banprasa. See, in this way, he spent his life. So point is, if we hear sincerely, then this benefit 100%. Because Sukadeva Goswami has no business to cheat us. Because he is not getting anything himself. Already he has Paramahans, renounced person, he has no motivation. Okay, for his glory, for name, he does not need material things because by birth he was liberated. So he is not cheating us. He fact explaining. If you hear about devotees, these pastimes of Ambarish Maharaj, bhakto bhagavate bhave, you become a pure devotee of Krishna. Hare Krishna. So we have 15 minutes, 20 minutes, we can ask questions. Yes, people.
Prabhuji, you quoted the famous verse Nashta Prayeshu Bhadreshu. Can you say something a little bit about Prayeshu, where it says all these things in the heart are almost completely destroyed? So why Prayeshu? What is left?
Left means this as long as material body there. Because if 100% destroyed, this material body will be finished. Because when material body will be finished, because we live here living due to material body. This soul. When 100% destroyed, this means you have to go back home, back to God. Almost destroyed means little bit remaining. Material consciousness, subtle body is there. Although subtle body also transferred into spiritual. But still, as long as in this material world, the effect will be there. As long as in the material world. Any time. So therefore, almost that's why opinion of Goswamis.
Thank you. Very nice.
We don't say 100%. Almost, that's why. Almost means 100%. In one sense. Yes.
So you say almost. Can we be liberated in this material body?
Yes. While living in the body, you can be liberated if you are connected with Krishna. Liberation, we have different concept of liberation. People think when we leave body, when we become one with the Lord, that is one concept. You follow? Liberation means become free from material consciousness. Example is given like criminal and good citizen. Criminal, they live in the prison. When they are liberated from the prison, they work very nicely. They chant, dance, eat. You follow? That is meaning of liberation. Mukti hitva anyatha rupena swarupena avasita. Liberation means you have to come on platform of your constitutional position. Our constitutional position is serving Krishna, servant of Krishna. So if you are serving Krishna with your mind, body and senses, mind, body means senses also, and tongue, you are liberated. No need to do more. Always in thinking about Krishna, how very, very easy to think about Krishna if you make plan how to expand Krishna's message to the mass of people. Very easily whole day you'll think about Krishna. How to expand. Even if you are not doing, just making plan. How to expand all the time. By this way, just you are coming, give advice. Oh, if you do like this, more people will come. That is also very beneficial. Even if you are not doing practically, then use your tongue, chant glories of Krishna, read Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, and invite people, please come, please come, please come. And engage your hand, your leg come into the temple, hand, do something for here, center. Because this is for the benefit of everyone. Only for doing this thing will be liberated. It is clear? Do you follow me? Thank you. Yes.
Guru Maharaj, we learned so much in past 9 days. How we can include Krishna in my line of work, like day-to-day work, when we go for job and doing all those things.
Work is not problem, obstacle. Mind is obstacle to follow. Therefore, graduate training process, you are in the process. Regularly, without fail, you should chant your Ram, read Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, associate with devotee, eat prasadam, that's all. In due course of time, mind will develop attachment with Krishna. In due course of time. That is process. Perfection is mind should develop attachment with Krishna. That is the perfection of spiritual life. Perfection comes after some time, not immediately. Okay? Thank you. Okay, we can start now. Somebody has some burning question you can ask.
I have one question.
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you very much. I was thinking why you are not speaking.
You said in your very good lecture, thank you for wonderful lecture. You said Jain people, they do fasting for that. I think you are referring
No, I gave example.
pollution purpose.
No, whatever purpose, I gave example. They survive also 1 month without grain, only by water. I gave example, people cannot die. If they don't eat, still they will live, if they follow the process.
And you mentioned that they do it in mode of ignorance.
Because of their purpose is not to serve Krishna. Their purpose is, they say, they are wideism. Their purpose is different. People, due to your aim, your aim is ignorance. Even you are doing very good work, still ignorance. That is the meaning. To follow. Just like you want to go in casino. You have good car, very nice. But people say, hey, very nice. But you are doing very good thing, good car, nice driving, everything. But you are going to casino. Same thing, their philosophy is to nirvana, become one with the God. Therefore we say ignorance. They don't have knowledge. To follow? That is the meaning. Krishna says, somebody is fasting unnecessary. Unnecessary. They are giving pain to me, I am in the heart. Bhagavad Gita. So, my example was given, you can see in this material world, just 1 year, Ambarish, he survived. But that's why I gave, even present time, we see this Jain, they fast also 1 month. They don't die. That was example. Clear? Thank you. Yes?
Thank you, Guru Maharaj. You spoke about what hearing means in the past few lectures also. Hearing, you said, is 2 things: following the instruction or following in the footsteps. And second is to repeat the mantra, chant the mantra. So then, is this how we should understand hearing the glories of devotees in Bhagavatam? And then if actually someone is just hearing or not hearing in this sense, how is there benefit to that, or that automatically happens?
Somebody?
If somebody, because we think of hearing as just, okay, listen to whatever is being said and that's it, not as applying always.
No, that is, hearing means applying. Hearing means applying. By hearing you will be purified one day, you apply. Practice, it takes little time. Hearing also, he is practicing. Hearing one after. Parikshit Maharaj, he attained perfection by hearing. If somebody accept one item from the heart and soul, he can attain perfection. But present time, chanting and hearing is practical in this age of Kali. Otherwise, scripture says, even 9 process of devotional service, one even somebody does, he will attain perfection. Like Parikshit. But nobody can do like Parikshit. Better do chant and here do work. You follow? So okay, we can stop. Yeah? Grantha